Einen wunderschönen guten Abend zu einer neuen Episode vom Journey to the Château und es geht Auktionen.
Bonsoir à tous, bienvenue à Journey to the Château de Colombe in Saint-Baudel.
Et cet épisode est des enchères. And now, again, as I butchered the French, guess I'm just making this up as I go. I don't think about these things before. And welcome to all our viewers from around the world to Journey to the Château. This episode is about what?
Well, it's about over the past few weeks, we actually have participated in quite a few auctions, right? So this is actually a kind of a compilation of all of the things that we've gotten for the chateau from some recent auctions.
Yeah, it was quite a nice haul. And it was all within the region. So we could make a little, outing out of it. So which was lovely. And one day we went actually to a bistro. It was fantastic for me. Not so much for Stuart. There wasn't that much on the menu that Stuart went, oh, that is yummy. But it was just, some fun and getting away from the kitchen renovation, which is still going on. So it's not like we took a 2-week vacation.
Right. Yes, but we were able to get some items from a famous Loire Valley chateau.
Yes. Now there are some items that we bought because we were at the auction, not at the live auction, but at the live online auction, and there were moments when we thought, what? The auctioneer said 10 euros for like 5 framed prints.
Yeah, no one was bidding on them.
We thought, okay, well,
I mean, even if you only wanted the frames on some of these things.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, then there are other things where no one wants it, and the auctioneer goes lower and lower, and you start bidding, and out of the blues, there's a bidding war, and we always look at one another and go, what just happened?
Right.
It's fun.
It's true.
Now, we were incredibly happy about those 10 Louis XV style matching dining chairs. It's hard to find large sets. And the caprio of the front feet, like this looks like a little shell, matches the buffet, matches the chair à la reine that we have there. So it goes together really well. They need to be the wood needs to be nurtured, and then I'm going to wax it, and it's going to be a much darker, deeper color. So it will be much more appropriate for the room.
Right.
What else? What was mentioned memorable for you specifically?
I did like the settee that we got. It was an early 19th century settee. But I actually did really like that, and there were actually quite a lot of the art prints that I thought were great. I mean, some of them looked like they were quite old. Lithographs, watercolors, oil paintings. It was just quite incredible that we got so many things, and most of those things were in a lot all together that no one was bidding on.
Yes.
So those were actually all some really nice pieces.
Yes, and we didn't want to. Well, we can't spend that much money, but we also didn't want to. So we're really thrilled how lucky we got.
Right.
And then there was that one auction.
Yes, the most recent one?
Yes.
Yes, and where was that at?
Well, so let me digress a little bit. So 1984, I actually, my parents said, oh, let's go to France, and we did, and we went down to the Loire Valley, and then I said, oh, there's a chateau I want to see, and it's the Château de Beauregard. It's really beautiful, has stunning gardens, the English gardens, not the French manicured ones. Really beautiful, and I thought, good Lord, this is just wonderful. I just loved it. And so we participated in an auction.
Right, and the auction only said that it was some of the contents of a chateau.
In the Blois region.
Right, it's Loire Valley.
But it was
around we knew that it was Blois because we always try to make sure that we know where we're going to have to go pick up the items at, because we don't want them to be too far away.
Right, and it's privacy is really important to the French. So you don't know where this was from. So we got an email from the owner of the Château de Beauregard. I thought, what's he want?
Yeah.
And he said, well, it was stated that you have to pick it up by March 15th. And so we emailed back and forth, and I made the appointment for this week. And so we are sitting on one of the items.
We are. Yes.
And it is a Louis XVI living room or salon garniture. So it's this 3-seater couch. I mean, or 2 ladies in full 18th century attire could sit on it. And it has 4 armchairs to go with it. And they are so incredibly heavy.
Right. Very solid pieces of furniture.
Yes. And so we have them, we're sitting, what you see here, it's stripes, right? So it's silk.
Yeah, it's kind of like like a pale green, if you can't tell from the color.
With rosé.
Right.
Really lovely. And so then we had one chair where the silk was gone, and you actually have the original 18th century fabric behind it. I'm staring over there because I'm looking at it.
Right.
It's very faded, and it's absolutely stunning. And Stuart actually looked up Louis XVI furniture and found something relatively similar with the exact same silk upholstery.
Right.
In the
Same
grand
pattern
salon of a chateau.
Yes, absolutely the same pattern. Yeah.
So that was really quite a big surprise, and so we already talked to Florence to at some point just meet up with her and go fabric shopping in Paris.
Right.
Because we have never done this, and
Yes, because now we're getting to a point where we have a lot of furniture projects, right? So we're going to need some, and it's not as if we aren't confident that we can do upholstery.
Of course.
We can do upholstery on things.
Right.
But we just need some fabrics.
and don't forget, so Terry from Escape to the Dream has promised that he will actually give us a workshop on. He has done beautiful upholstery.
Yeah.
So, and the nice thing about this is there's nothing, well, besides the fabric, it's a bit dilapidated.
Right.
But the furniture itself is
all of the
sturdy and
all of the padding
Yes.
and the cushions and the springs and everything, they're all absolutely fine. They just need to be reupholstered. That's it.
yes. So this is going to be the set that is going into our grand salon
Right.
once it's finished.
Right.
So in, I don't know, 2-3 years. I hope not.
But sooner than that.
But yeah, so it was really quite fascinating. And then to drive up to the back gate.
Yes, the whole experience of,
it was fantastic.
contacting them because, it was sort of, we had to make an appointment of when we were going to pick it up because, this is a chateau that has, tours and things that are going on. So it's open to the public for certain times of the day, right? So we had to basically make an appointment to get in there in order to get these pieces. And so, Patrick was on the phone talking to them. And so I think it was basically the servants' entrance that we were taking, right? It was
the private.
It was the private entrance.
Service,
yes. Yeah, it was. Which was in its own was just a fascinating experience to go to a back area of the chateau to a gate that public probably normally doesn't get to see.
Right, and then we actually drove through the grounds all the way
the
to
back.
and so we drove in, and there was way in the distance. It was an outbuilding right in front of the chateau, and there was a gentleman standing there, and he was like a statue, just standing there. And we're like, okay, so we clearly have to go there.
Right.
And indeed, he was so incredibly kind and helped load the van, and it was absolutely wonderful. And then driving back, we were kind of tickled to death a little.
We were, yes.
Maybe I was tickled to death more than you were, but it was really lovely. And so we're sitting on something that was from the age when Louis the 16th was king. Marie Antoinette was his queen, and so people at the Château de Beauregard sat in a salon. I don't know, drinking wine, playing cards, whatever they did. It is really fascinating to have that piece of another chateau's history in our chateau.
Yes, absolutely.
So on that note,
we will have a Friday episode this Friday with some updates on our kitchen renovation, as well as if we're not busy enough, as well as a new addition to our landscaping.
Yes. So, and if I move funny, it's I begin the day with coffee and and a painkiller. So it is a lot of work right now, and I'm not complaining. It's just a lot, and it takes a lot out of us. But yes, we have a new edition, and we hope you like it. And we
Yeah.
hope you like this episode. If you did, please like it, subscribe, and tell us.
You don't need to tell us, but you can.
Tell your friends about us. It will help us a lot. So thank you for watching.
We'll see you next time.
And thanks for encouraging me to be just me.
Au revoir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you'd like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.